This is a very common conversation where a lot of business owners go, I just want to make my life easier. I
Right.
just want to put AI into everything in my entire business. I don't know where to
Yeah.
start. I don't know how to do this. Can you just do it for me? You're like, great. And you're like, so what's your biggest pain point? Everything. Okay, great. Where should we start? Everything. Okay, so you need to really dig deep into it. And if they can't answer that question, then you're like, well, where am I actually starting? So in that case, like for example, we would normally do a full business review of an entire company, spend sometimes 3 months, sometimes 5 months doing a deep dive into an entire business to really understand what the pain points are before you can put a solution forward. But for smaller companies, they don't want to spend 3 months or 5 months doing this. So they want a quick solution, right? So this is where I think someone like yourself, Jody, is like it's a no brainer. Jump on in, have a discussion, figure out what the biggest pain point is immediately. Can you start documenting the process, and then go straight in and start solving?
We need to start with the very, very basics. Well, how does it flow? What can we delegate? Let's get some bandwidth in your brain so we can start to look at these things. Because AI isn't a no for him, it's just a not yet. It's, down the track, like we talked about, you could 10x the business, but we can't 10x mess. So that's the bit where I could smooth it all out first and then have them ready to be plugged into an AI as time goes on.
But that's too slow, Jody. We want to move fast. This is what everyone always says to me. Uh, Slow and steady always wins, and you're 100% right. You need to get them ready for AI. Most companies are not ready. They're not even close to being ready. But because it's massive big buzzwords like AI can do everything, it absolutely can. There are literally no examples so far that we've not been able to see AI work. But some of the projects that we're doing are 250,000, $500,000, right, to build out these AI solutions because it can do it. Most companies can't afford to spend that much money and spend 8 months, 12 months building it out, right? And so when people go, yeah, AI can do everything, it absolutely can do everything. If you throw enough money and people at it, it can definitely do it. But most companies think that because you can use ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini, get an off-the-shelf app for $30 a month, that's all you need. And we're nowhere near that being the outcome just yet. So you need someone like yourself, Jody, to actually get them ready, get everything downloaded out of their mind, process, improve their entire business, and go, great, now let's just start ticking off one outcome at a time.
Let's build a foundation so that we can scale, because as we're talking construction manufacturing, nothing, you cannot build a building with shitty foundations. It blows my mind. I say in BNI sometimes, I'm not going to swear today, but I am going to say AI because it's everyone just thinks it's the solution, and like we've established today, it is, but there is things that have to happen first. So in saying that, who is your ideal person? Who do you love to work with?
Yeah, the complete opposite of everything we just spoke about. So, I usually say 50 staff to 100 staff is a really good starting point. Someone who wants to scale, do acquisitions, go national, go international. They want to get to 300, 500 staff, whatever it might be. That's always been our moat. Someone who really wants to go all in and just make shit happen. But what we're actually finding is small organizations now who want to be AI first businesses. We're doing a really cool project right now. I can't name names. They're spending a couple hundred grand with us. Two staff members, two people, so two directors. They're going in as an AI first with an AI first mindset to never hire staff ever and to be a $10 million revenue company with no staff. That's super cool. That is super cool. That's not for everyone. That's a whole different mindset conversation. And will they hire staff? They'll probably end up hiring salespeople and account managers and so forth. But like the idea is like you can literally scale an entire business with no staff if you invest right and get AI set up properly in the first place. More of those would be amazing, but that's not very common right now. That will become more common in 2 or 3 years from now. So yeah, the larger 100 staff to plus organizations. What I normally say is if you're turning over 100 mil or your aspirations is to turn over 100 mil, it's a great starting point, and you want to scale to say $1 billion. That's like a really good sweet spot for us.
Awesome. And that sounds like you say, the company that has the two staff and doesn't aspire. I can think of other models where that would actually work really well, like quantity surveying and things like that, where
Hmm.
it is just you actually could automate the bejesus out of it.
Yeah,
That's fantastic. So
that's a mindset though, right? It's
that's
having the right mindset,
so,
knowing. Yeah.
yeah, it's so true.
Because like think about like say these guys are spending 200 grand with us, right? I go, well, that's 1.5 staff members.
Mm.
Like, it's like you just change your mindset around. I could hire a person. I could hire two people.
Mm.
That's 200 grand, let's say. Okay, or I could just build AI agents. Like,
But it, like you say, it is a mindset because even when we're having conversations and I say, look, if I bring on me and a VA, it costs you less than having a staff member for a year and your foundations are sorted. Like, it's not a, and they're like, oh, it's so expensive. It's like, you don't know how to look after a staff member yet, but you want to put on someone and have them run do what exactly. So yeah, it is absolutely mindset. I didn't think we'd end up talking about mindset, but here we are.
it's the biggest thing that people need to get right. If you don't get your mindset right, it doesn't matter what you put in place, change won't happen.
Yeah, absolutely.